Okay, so I am a big Alan Thicke fan. I just need to know what happens around Christmas. Are you sitting around the piano? Is it Gloria Loring singing "Show Me That Smile"? What? How is that?
They are entertainers. That's so funny. Gloria loves to sing. I don't know if she's gonna sing like their song that they did together because they're divorced now, so it's a little different. But everybody gets along, and Alan is really sweet. He's the videographer. He needs to videotape everything. He's got everything logged, and he loves to give tons of gifts. And so he gives gifts that he's bought, but he gives a lot of the gifts that he's gotten for free at events. And it's one of the funniest things in the world to open up gifts from him. Like, you're like, spam! Thanks, Alan. I really appreciate it. Or like, you know, like the jacket from the Jetta dealership that he random gifts.
That's cute.
But he just wants you to be able to open tons of gifts. And then, of course, he gives you a couple that he's picked out himself. Right. But he actually loves the holidays. He's really good about it.
Okay. So now,
I've totally called you out, Dad. I'm sorry.
We talk a lot of stuff about relationships.
Yes.
How long, because I know you and Robin dated for a little while, how long do you wait for him to say yes?
To what?
Marriage.
Oh.
How long do you wait?
Oh, that's a really good question. Gosh, you know, that's one of those things that you got to take on a case-by-case situation. It depends on how old you are when you meet the person. Rob and I met each other at such a young age that for us it was important. Yeah, we were together, but the stress or the pressure of saying, oh, we're married was too much to do at that young of age. So we were together quite a long time before we got married. Now, we don't need to talk about my age, but at my age right now, if I was, knock on wood, God forbid, to start over again, you want to make sure that it comes a little quicker, and you want to make sure the other person is on the same page as you. And it's best to just be honest in that way. I mean, I know that you don't want to appear too eager, but it's also important to go, listen, there's things that I want to do, and if you're not ready to do those things, let me know. Be kind enough so that I can move on.
Mother's Day's coming up. How is life at home with the little one?
It's amazing. I gotta tell you. I mean, it's amazing, and all those mothers out there know it's hard. I mean, let's not lie. It's a challenge, but it's the best challenge that's ever happened to me. My husband and I love each other even more, and it's put our lives in perspective, because being an entertainer, as we both are entertainers in different ways, it can be quite a selfish career, quite frankly, and you're so involved in self all the time, and having a child, this innocent being in your life, it gets you out of that headspace. So as life hits us all with ups and downs and disappointments, they go away a lot quicker. You can't stay in bed and mourn all day, you know what I mean? You gotta get up, and suddenly you've forgotten about it because you're playing with your child, and he's suddenly going, oh, Mom, look, a butterfly, and you realize you haven't noticed a butterfly in 15 years or whatever, you know, and they make you start enjoying the little things in life, little pleasures.
How old is he now?
He just turned 2.
Oh, how sweet!
I know, I can't believe it.
He's tearing stuff up, huh?
Yeah, well, you know, I'm a bit of a disciplinarian. My mother was a school teacher for 32 years, and so she doesn't mess around. So he is going through terrible twos, but I'm a bit strict. Okay. So we're not, you know, the biting phase is going to last about 2 seconds. Okay? Let me tell you.
He's not having that.
Yeah, somebody's like, oh, he went through a whole biting phase, my kid. I'm like, a phase? You bite me
one
once,
time.
we're going to have to talk about it. But if you've got a company like Pepsi that's found a way to give you the taste and the flavor you love at 60% less sugar and only 60 calories, that's the way that we can make inroads to make a healthier population. It's about moderation, and it's about companies like Pepsi making and challenging themselves to say, how can we give people the same product they love, but something that's a bit healthier for them?
I love it. I tasted it.
Right?
And I'm not a soda drinker, and I was prepared for I don't know what, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is good. I swear, I'm not just saying it.
I know you are. It's hard to. We need good actresses, right? I mean, but I really felt the same way. I was like, this is really good.
Right.
Like, this is, because I've always loved Pepsi, period. And I was like, but this will be the thing that I drink now instead, period. It just tastes the same, and then it's more than half the calories than the regular. So I don't know what I'm doing to the regular Pepsi, but I love Pepsi Next. It's great.
So what else are you doing to keep the body nice and sexy besides moderation?
Well, that is. I mean, I think it's exercise. I think that exercise is really important in any way that you can get it. If it's a walk around your block, do something to stay active. We forget that when we were in school, we at least had to do PE every day. Now that's another problem. We won't get into that. I don't know what's going on in the school system, but back in the day,
right,
exactly.
You
had to do exercise. And as adults, we need to make sure that we do something physically active every day, and it's good for your mental, mental space and your heart space as well. Because those endorphins you get, you can't replace them by anything else. Drugs, drinking, otherwise. So that's important, I think. And then it is about moderation. It is the fact that you still want to enjoy life and eat the foods you like, but choose maybe better choices, Pepsi Next, or say, okay, I'm going to have pizza today, but tomorrow I'm going to have a salad and some fish, and that's what it's about to me. So I'm not miserable, because when people take away all the comfort foods from me, I don't become a happy person. Nobody wants to be around me. My husband wants to leave town. Yes, I finished Disconnect a few months ago, and that will be coming out sometime this year. It's a movie that I feel very passionately about. Alex Skarsgård plays my husband, and it's really about the fact that in this day and age, so many of us have lost our connection with the warm body that may be in your house, and have formed these connections online and in cyberspace. And our relationship is troubled. We're going through some tough times, and I've met somebody online, and it's kind of just about to turn into a romantic place. And then we have this huge fraud committed against us, and we lose all our money, and it looks like it's the person that I have become involved with online has caused this, and it forces us to reconnect as human beings and kind of sort of fall in love again as we try to right the wrong that's been done to us.
What does Jason Bateman play, the sexy guy?
Well, Jason Bateman plays a different character. It's kind of an intersecting storyline where I never act with him, but it's a similar sort of idea of the different effects that this internet age has on all of us.
Well, how do you feel? Are you a Twitterer, a tweeter, Facebook, or any of that stuff?
I am, but I'm not obsessed with it. Do you know what I mean? I think it's also because I'm quite sensitive.
Okay. And
I don't have as thick a skin as I'm supposed to have. Well, but I definitely have it, because that the thing is that you got to change with the times, and or you get left behind. And so I'm trying to embrace all of it more and more and more. But it's been less than a year that I've been Twittering. So you can imagine.
Tweeting. Don't listen to me. I just started Twittering myself.
Can we take that back? It's been less than a year that I've been tweeting. See, now you know how.
Me too. I started and I did.
But I think there is so much good that comes out of it. And of course, there's some things like anything with any new invention that we have. There's some things that aren't so great, but you got to keep moving with the times.
Okay. And there's we don't have a release date on that yet.
We don't have a release date on that, yes. And then I don't know. I think it's already kind of been a little bit blurted out there, but I won't be the one to say the rumor. But there's a really exciting movie that I'm going to start shooting in the summer.
Okay.
That you'll know about very soon.
Okay.
With two great actors that I love, and it's an action film, and I'm really excited about it. So
that's
all I can say. So,
great.
But you'll know about it soon.
Okay, super.
Yeah.
And any more plans to do work with Pepsi next? What's next? Is there a commercial campaign? Is there billboards we can see on Sunset?
The future is wide open.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
Okay.
I've got lots of secrets.
I'll be following you on Twitter.
Please
Thank you.
Please.
Thank you, Paula.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank you.